Hello, welcome to Plot the Place. Haven't done a video for over a week. Not been very well, and also been quite busy really. Anyway, what I'm going to do today is to do a polytunnel update. There's been quite a bit going on in there, so without further ado, let's get on with it. Firstly, the grape has grown massive. Look at that. I don't know if you'll pick out with the backlight, but there's like little bunches of grapes coming on there. Actually, they're flower buds at the moment, and it goes into flower, self-pollinates, and then into the grapes. I've been taking a few off, the scraggly ones. Got to do a bit of pruning on it as well. Not exactly sure what to do on this at this stage, but I'm learning as I go along. Moving on down. Here's our gutter peas. Won't be long before we have to put them out. Then over here, I've got potatoes. These are the International Kidney, sown on the 13th of March. Once the frosts are gone, they'll be going out. Further down there's 4 more buckets. There's Charlotte just starting to come through. 4 buckets of them. That's the supermarket flower buckets. There's some lettuce we've transplanted out into the side of the polytunnel. This is where our tomatoes are going to go down here. Where those buckets are roughly, well, a bit further over this way. There's some more lettuce that we've planted into the bed here. And the grape has got some shoots growing down the bottom there. I've been taking some of the shoots off of the bottom of the grape there. I'm going to let one come up this cane, and then all the others will be taken off. I've also taken off all the growth at the main stem as well. If I'm doing this wrong, please tell me. So I'm basically leaving all the growth and the grapes on the top along the wire. Today we've been clearing out this middle bed, and I've put in my watering system. It's just a bit of ordinary hose pipe, teed off, elbowed off, and what was it, soaker hose, isn't it? Soaker hose just joining the other end. I just put it on a little bit just to test it. Down here we got a load of beetroot planted out. Oh, I think it's probably our normal type. Oh no, they're different ones, aren't they, Carol? Oh, the middle one's Pablo. That's a long-rooted one, she says. And then in Renova, not sure what that is. And the other one is that the... Oh no, that's a different one again. What's that? Gigio, is it?
That's the pink and white.
Oh, pink and white.
And the other one is...
I'll have to let Platey tell you about them in a minute. Moving on up. This is really leggy tomato plants. Remember when I was pricking them out of these pots? Well, I'm still thinking of doing something with them, but anyway, if you look over there, that's the same tomato plants that came out of those pots, but they're all nice and sturdy, not leggy. They've been down here in the light. The others were in the windowsill at home. This in front is my Zeebroom shallots. This is the sweet corn. We need a few more of them because a couple didn't come up. But we're going to sow some for outside, so we'll pinch a couple of them and put in the polytunnel. In the middle there is my Bob's onions. Turns out they're a mammoth is the type now, so I've been told. These are Plate's flowers. What was it? Calendula. See it on the tray there. Is this calendula as well, Carol? More calendula. And behind them is the second lot of sweet peas we started. And behind them, if I pull the tray over, is the bunching onions, which we're hoping to put out in the bed below this frame. These are Bob's onions. They're a red one he's given us, which we're growing on. And there's the tomatoes again. Let me lift one of them out, you can see the difference. See that? Nice sturdy plants. That's the thing about potting them on again, I think, because I don't know what the roots are like in there. These are the broad beans that we planted out ages ago. Full of flower. Once they see the first beans, we're going to take the tops out of them, because this is just to get a few early ones really. Got ants growing over them, so I reckon they might have green fly or something on them, or black fly, but I haven't actually seen any yet. It's usually a good sign when you see ants. Down in here we did have radish, a row of radish. I just ate one, and I'll show you the others in a minute. We did go to pull them up, because we're going, in between there is where we're going to put the sweet corn. This is the radish we took out of the bed. I ate one earlier, washed it off a bit. We're going to have a row of sweet corn in between the two rows of broad beans, one on the outside and one on the inside. These are my chilies. I think these ones are hot cayennes. There's 7 buckets there. I don't really need all those. Simon might get a couple, depends if we go to Worcester. And there's some more in here which haven't been potted up. That's a mixture of hot cayenne and I own seed Joe's Long. That's Plate's belly boot. I'm sure you're really interested in that. Anyway, there's another row of radish down through there. French breakfast. In between the cobra climbing French beans. They're just starting to take off, look. This is just the last few days. It's coming halfway up the stick. Moving along. More chilies in supermarket flower buckets. This is the ones I think are the Joe's Long. And they're actually starting to sprout down here. A bit more now. As I said, seem very leggy. But it might be the type of plant it is. But you can see they're all the way up that stem. I've got shoots coming, so I think that'll be okay. Next to them, we've got the Montage 2 peas. I think I did a video of me planting these out and sowing them. They're really going now. They're halfway up this bit of frame we got. Moving on. These are the sunflowers in the pots. Plates planted out. And then we got the sweet peas. In the middle is our leaky bucket. It's got an hole in it, I think. Yeah, see the hole? Let me turn it around. We got a leaky bucket. Anyway, we use that and we leave it there and it just drips out slowly. And we move it around. Anyway, that's the sweet peas. Now on to one of our major successes. The lettuce in gutters. It's been really good. In a minute I'll just video Plate taking some. We just take a small amount, enough for a sandwich. Or we've already had quite a bit. So I'll let Plate in now. Plate's going to take some more. What we do, we got a plastic bag. Got some plastic bags down here. We just pop them into the plastic bags and pop them into the fridge. And when we want them, she just washes it and we use it.
Yeah, I don't want to take too much off each plant.
She just takes a little bit off of each plant. Remember there was uneven growth? Well, I think it's caught up the one on the other end now. Not sure why. It was different, but it was. This is the bed with some beetroot in it. And the watering system. And we're going to be planting a bunching onions out in this bed as well. With a row of radish in between these two trenches. And what we do, we dig a trench out in the bed where we're going to plant something, or a hole, and then we flood it with water for a couple of days. That way it rehydrates the soil, and then you don't have to water so much for a couple of weeks. So we do that in both of those. We do that on almost everything, as long as we remember to do it. And it seems to work out really well. Although this bed was quite damp, because we did put a load of manure in here. Well, you put it in all the beds. Plates just picked some more purple sprout in. We've been picking it about every other day. But I think it's coming to an end now. It did take a year to grow, but it's been really good, hasn't it, Carol?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
We've enjoyed it. Anyway, that's the polytunnel update. It's quite a change since the last one. Everything's growing really well. I'm really impressed with the grape. I've still got to work out what I'm doing there, but so far I think I've been okay. So it's goodbye from us. Happy gardening. See you again soon. Cheerio.